Good day, everybody. Canada Man here. No, I'm Craig Bragg. I'm not Canada Man. Anyway, I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out to Ammunition 22 Scary AF live stream last Saturday. I had a great time with Pox Toxic and Irving Twin. And I hope everyone else did too. It was a lot of fun to dress up as a superhero, as Canada Man. And yeah, now I'm on the road now going to an electronics store here in Burlington because I'm going to pick up a little 4-inch fan and a battery pack and that sort of thing. See, I'm upgrading Canada Man's costume. I'm going to incorporate a helmet that I'm making out of EVA foam that I can embed some protective eyewear for the purposes of wearing the helmet in airsoft. Problem is, I have a tendency to fog up a lot. I overheat easily, and I wear prescriptive inserts in my protective goggles, and they fog up a lot. So I'm going to try and get a fan set up in the helmet to help alleviate that. Anyway, that's not why I'm making this video. I'm making this video, I'm gonna run this yellow. I'm making this video so that I could talk briefly about Premier Doug Ford's recent invocation, or as they say, a preemptive invocation of the notwithstanding clause. I guess it's to prevent educational assistants from striking before they even strike, forcing them back to work before they even strike, kind of thing. So people are calling him out for, violating the charter, and it's of course the usual suspects who are concerned about the charter now. It's all of the system pigs that carry water for the Liberal government that are worried about the charter at this point. Meanwhile, they forget that less than a year ago, their prime minister, their dear leader, invoked the Emergencies Act for the first time ever in America and Canada's history to trample all over protesters, people who are protesting violations of the charter. So yeah, it's kind of funny. It's kind of ironic, and to see Trudeau get all vehement and angry and acidic in the House during question period yesterday. Was it yesterday or today? I think it was yesterday. Because Pierre Poilievre wouldn't shout down Premier Doug Ford over this instance. Now, let me give you a caveat here. I don't like Doug Ford. I also don't like the notwithstanding clause. I think it's a bad precedent that has been used by Quebec, 17 times now in the province's history, to basically ignore charter rights to do things in its province. Nobody seemed to give a crap about that. I think the notwithstanding clause is a bad idea. It's essentially saying, here's the Charter of Rights and Freedoms that all Canadians enjoy. Oh, and here's the thing that allows you to ignore all those rights and freedoms of Canadians if you want to get something done politically. That's essentially what it boils down to. So our Charter of Rights and Freedoms is completely watered down by the inclusion of the notwithstanding clause. So I think it should go. I think it should be abolished. But then I think a lot of things in Canadian government should be abolished. But I'm not going to get into all those. I just find it ironic that the people who are screaming about Doug Ford doing this, and another caveat, I don't like Doug Ford either. I think he's like every other politician in Canada. He's he's self-appointed moral better of everybody, and he thinks I think he only entered into politics to enrich himself. Sorry, that was a complicated lane change there. I had to make sure I didn't crash. So yeah, I don't like Doug Ford. I think he's like every other politician in Canada. I think he should be completely held to account for what he did during COVID. The mandates he put in place, which, I mean, in his defense, weren't as onerous as what Legault did in Quebec. But either way, all of them were wrong. All of them violated charter rights. None of them passed through legislation. Everything was done by fiat. So no, I don't love Doug Ford. I don't like Justin Trudeau. F Doug Ford. F Justin Trudeau. But also, I'm gonna F another group of people here. F public sector unions. You see, in the private sector, a company makes widgets, can unionize, and decide the employees can basically use their mob tactics to form a union and force the owner of that business or the managers of that business to do what they want as opposed to what's necessarily best for the business. And they've gotten away with this for, over a century now, and everybody basically says unions are great and everybody loves unions. I think unions are garbage, personally. And I think, like I was saying, like a private company that is unionized has the competition of another private company that isn't unionized that can probably offer a product that is cheaper because they don't have to worry about paying union wages. That is probably made better because the people there actually give a shit about their jobs and don't use the union at every opportunity to shirk their responsibilities, to do shoddy work, to call in sick, to not take difficult shifts, to leave in the middle of a shift. So yeah, I don't like unions in general, and I don't like public sector unions even more because we as consumers of government provided products and services don't have a choice. We can't go somewhere else. We're locked into that, right? We're locked into whatever service the government has deemed it is going to be solely responsible for providing. We're locked into paying unions to do shitty jobs. So F CUPE, F the public sector unions. So yeah, F a lot of people today, F everyone. I'm almost at the electronics place now, so I'm gonna sign off, but I just wanted to share that. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.